you doing YouTube Parasite Generation? Back with you today to do a video on a pretty cool little rifle. Had this rifle since I was 16 years old. It's been a really great loyal rifle to me. This is of the Marlin 60. Okay, very popular. As popular as almost as popular as the Ruger 1022. Now this has been my rifle since I was 16. It's taken countless squirrels and rabbits and stuff like that. Been a great loyal rifle to me. I bought this with my own money, a yard sale, with my dad present. Okay, and for $35 back in the day. And it was old when I got it. It has patina and it's been knocked around and stuff because this rifle has been through the trenches. With me, it's been broken a couple times, had to replace springs and stuff like that. But it has been one hell of a rifle. If you find a rifle, a Marlin 60, buy it because it's fun. You can plink all day. I'm not going to shoot any right now because in my area, at least where I live, a 22 long rifle is hard to find, and I'm saving my rounds for varmints and stuff. But if you live in a place where it is plentiful, which is most places, great survival rifle. These make awesome survival rifles. This has a 15-round tubular magazine. This comes out right here, and you load the 15 rounds in there, and then you loading can be tedious, and then hooks. There you go. You're ready to go again. Just straight old iron sights, no scopes or red dots or none of that. Wood stock, you know. Classic Marlin. Has a nice thick barrel, as you see there. It is unloaded at the moment. A gun like this has no recoil, very accurate. Can shoot all day long. It doesn't. It's only 22 long rifle only. It doesn't shoot shorts or none of that. But with stingers, CCI stingers, and CCI mini mags, awesome. Hits hard. Squirrels bow down. Okay. This right here is a good rifle for survival, and if people can't handle the recoil, home defense, because it's not very loud. It doesn't have a big old muzzle flash. It doesn't disorient you, and it doesn't have a lot of recoil. Okay. So anybody can use it, which is a perk. Now, do I suggest using only a 22 rifle for home defense or self-defense? Don't condone it. No. But if it's the only thing you can handle or you can that you own, by all means use it because it's better than your fists. Okay. And anyways, I have been shot with a 22 before. Have a 22 slug in my arm. I got mugged once. That's the reason I can still carry nowadays, because I don't ever intend to be a victim again. But the dude shot me in my arm. There you go. Alright, I was at a party. Tried to rob me. And he shot me. Alright. 22s, very lethal. Alright, it's all about shot placement. Also, you can carry a whole bunch of ammo for it. Relatively light. So, this is a good shit hit the fan bug out gun. As long as you clean it. The only downside to 22 is sometimes it's hard to find. Also, very dirty round. Okay, so after 300-400 rounds, you might want to clean your weapon a little bit because then you're going to start having malfunctions. Now, also the only downside, one of the downsides to this rifle is that when you get a jam up or something, all right, when you get a jam up, it's major. Okay, because you can't take the magazine out and manipulate it and get the stuck round or whatever out. Okay, a little bit more tedious and a pain in the ass to do. So that's why it's It's good to keep your 22, any gun, but especially a 22 caliber rifle or pistol clean, so it won't malfunction on you, especially if you use it for home or self-defense. Um, if you are going to use a 22 rifle for self-defense, I would suggest Stingers or CCI Minimags. Those are the prevalent stoppers. Okay, I've heard someone say that CCI Stingers up the ante of a 22 to like a 380. So I don't know if that's true, but I know they pack a hell of a punch, more than a regular standard velocity 22 lead nose. But this gun also functions flawlessly through everything. It does not. The only thing it doesn't like is Winchester white box. The bulk ammo. It hates those. Everything else bulk, especially around, likes those. It is a relatively light rifle. I love this gun. It has about good estimate 17,000 rounds through it. Okay, I put about 17,000 rounds through it. Had a firing pin break on me. Yeah, replaced it. Had a spring break on me. Yeah, replaced it. But 17,000 rounds and it's still going strong. The barrel's good. Everything's fine. At some point, every gun, something wears out and you have to replace it. I have no doubt, and I trust this with my life for survival. And if push comes to shove, this is the only thing I had at the moment: self and home defense. This is something good for a child also to learn on. Okay, I used to target practice all day long with this. All right. It's just a great all-American rifle, just like the Ruger 1022. I do prefer this because I don't have to go out and buy magazines. It's already attached to the fucking gun. So I don't have to go spend extra money on magazines. And I like that. Plus you get standard 15 rounds compared to the Ruger standard 10 round. Although they do make 25 rounders and 50 rounders for that. But 15 rounds is okay. When you get 15 rounds on target and chest area, person ain't good enough. All right. Although nowadays a lot of home invaders are wearing body armor and they don't come alone. They usually travel in packs, and that's where I would suggest a 22 gets iffy. Okay, so I would up to ante to home defense to either a shotgun or an AR-15. You could go AK-47, but if this is all you had, it is better than nothing. So that's why you want to go for headshots, okay? Because you don't know what's underneath their shirt or jacket. Don't know. All right. Maybe that's the only shot you can get is in the chest, but that's fine. But 22, not gonna do a whole hell of a lot if they're wearing ballistic armor, which a lot of bad guys nowadays are doing because of the fact that they are expecting maybe to meet resistance. All right. That's why I say AR-15 or AK-47. Something like that, so at least you have a chance of getting through their armor and stopping them in their dumbass tracks, okay? But, this is all you had, headshots in the face. You're going to be close if you're in a house. You're going to be close, alright? Touching the dude close. So, it should be sufficient, alright? Not 100%, even with any gun, you're not 100% safe with anything, alright? This helps you out and makes you stay free. But ultimately, this is a great plinking and survival rifle, man. You can take squirrels, rabbits, turkeys, any foxes, any of the small game. I have heard of people taking a deer with the 22. I have no doubt. Right now, it's not legal to hunt that way, but in a survival shit hit the fan mode, that goes out the window. So you can go ahead and do that. That's fine. I've put down some hogs with 22, and I've also put down some pigs for bacon. With this, one good shot placement, and whoop, 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 dead. So, it is a great old rifle. I like it. And if you see one and you don't have one, I suggest picking it up because it's just a fun gun. Hope y'all have a nice day. Peace out. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support. And like my granddad used to say, violence is the last resort of the thinking man, but only a fool will refuse to face the facts when it becomes an option for life, y'all stay armed and safe.